Hello friends, thank you so much for deciding to spend time with me on this video. This is the first Washington video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Leandra. I just graduated from UCI in Irvine, California, and I'm going to law school, but I decided to spend some time around nature for the next couple of months because everything is online. So for the month of August, me and my boyfriend, we are in Washington, and then next month we will be in Oregon, and you can hear the little planes going. So we came here last Wednesday. We did a big road trip from Palm Springs to Washington, Seaback, Washington, which is where we are. So we've been here for about 5 days, and it's just been so magical and relaxing and beautiful. It really is just magical. So I want to start the vlog with showing you guys our Airbnb because I think booking Airbnbs can be kind of stressful, and I was a little bit worried on the drive up here just because I will be doing school here and we are around a lot of nature, and I didn't really check for like the Wi-Fi aspect of it, but everything's turned out to be so beautiful and perfect, and I'm just really enjoying my time. So I'll show you guys a little tour of our Airbnb. First off, we have a little visitor. This is one of the Airbnb like hosts and their dogs. They have 2 and they always visit. So this is one of them. She is actually deaf, so she can't obviously hear, but she's such a sweetheart, and I was throwing the ball with her. So this is just what it looks like from the entrance. There is a little bit of noise because of this right here. So this is a, I don't even know, like it keeps us warm basically. I'm like blanking on the word, but we turn it on usually in the morning and then at night, and you can see the little flame going there, and it just keeps us really warm. So we have that on, and that's why there is a little bit of noise. But this is just what our space looks like. It is a 2-bedroom or 2-story house, so this bottom section is our private area, and we do have access to the area upstairs, but we haven't really used too much of it because we mostly kind of just stay down here, or we just go outside and walk. And this is this window. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this window a lot because it's just beautiful, and I spend a lot of my time here on this little couch. As you can see, I have my laptop and basically everything plugged in here. We were a little bit apprehensive because when we came, it does have a kitchen, but not a full kitchen, so there's no stove or anything like that, but there is this very handy dandy like oven toaster slash thing that has just been so amazing, and we use it to cook all of our meals, and we haven't had the need to go upstairs to the full kitchen just yet. We probably will soon, but we've just been using this, and it comes with a microwave, and our fridge is over here where the TV is, and just like the sitting area and whatnot. There's actually 2 separate doors, so that's where we were just at, and then to get into the bedroom we have to go through this door right here, and that's just the bedroom aspect of it. Is nothing really spectacular about it. I do really love the bathroom, mostly because of these huge like shower heads. I love taking showers here. I've been enjoying them a lot. They're so amazing, and there's 2 of them, so it's like dual heads, and then the host said you can put both of them on, and it feels really nice, but I haven't really had the need to do that, and I don't want to waste water like that. They also have this little thing here which is useful for when I'm shaving. I shaved last night, and amazing. So downstairs here is like our area, and then when you come upstairs, this is the upstairs living area where the host stays. They're not actually here for the week, but some other people are here to watch the dogs and the animals. But I just love the view. It's just stunning. This is my favorite area of the house, or at least the upstairs, because I come up here to do yoga and you just get all the views. Like, I can't express to you guys how happy I am. You just get every single section. You get the forest in the back here, and then you get the mountains here, and it's just stunning, and I really don't even know what to say. I'm just so happy with everything. There is like a hot tub here. We haven't gotten the chance to really use it yet because I was on my moon cycle and I just didn't want to be in a hot tub in my moon cycle, but we will be using it sometime this week. And there goes the chimes, my favorite part. When I do yoga up here, these things go off when the wind hits them, obviously, and it is magical. The entire house itself is just amazing. There's just so much life here. It's absolutely just stunning, and yeah, it's like right by the forest. And I think we're actually going to go on a hike very soon, and yeah. Oh.
What? What's wrong?
It just went in my mouth. And up and over. Cooking dinner, and I guess it's dinner for everyone. You have the mama deer and then one of her babies. Usually she thinks she has 2 babies. I don't know what the other one is though. I haven't seen that one in a while, but the dad deer also comes sometimes. I've seen them every single day for the past 5 days, and it's still so amazing every single time. The next day. It's currently Tuesday. We are going to go out for breakfast today, and I'm still getting used to the fact that going out for breakfast isn't like a 10-minute thing. It isn't like a 5-minute thing. It's more like a 30-minute thing, because the nearest like town that has stuff is Silverdale, and that is 20 to 30 minutes away from Seaback, or where we are in Seaback, Washington right now. I went down 2 days ago to go get some sorbet, and it took me like 25-30 minutes to go get a cup of sorbet. But I love driving here. I just love driving in general, but here it's just like magical because of all like the trees, and it's just beautiful. And of course I've been listening to the Twilight soundtrack a lot recently, well, I usually listen to the Twilight soundtrack anyway because soundtrack of my life, but I've been listening to it a lot more because I'm in Washington and I'm not in Forks. Forks is 2 hours away, almost 3 hours away, but I've been listening to it a lot recently. And then Midnight Sun came out on August 4th, and I swear I sat down, I swear, on August or whenever she made the announcement, I sat down and I ordered the book. I remember ordering the book and I tweeted about ordering the book, and now I don't know what the book is. It seems like I didn't order it. I don't know, like probably had like a brain fart or something, but I'm waiting for any of the bookstores around here to restock because I want the book. Like, I know that it doesn't say anything different from Twilight. Well, it does because it's an Edward's point of view or whatever, but it's like basically the same thing as like a Twilight lover, and that was basically like my high school years. I spent just loving the books and loving the movies and going to the premieres and crying on Breaking Dawn Part 2 when it ended. Like, I stayed in the theater and I bawled my eyes out for like 30 minutes. I just want the book, and I'm really sad that I actually got rid of like the other books that I had, because I feel like when teenage girls like something, people just try and destroy it or make them feel stupid for liking it. When I got into college, I like got rid of all my books, and now I really regret that because I feel like those moments, those times when I was really fully immersed in like the Twilight fandom or whatever, it was really a good time in my life. Like, it really was. I had such a blast, and I get so much serotonin every time I listen to the soundtrack or I even think about it. And I've been reading a lot of Twilight fanfictions since I've been here, so I really want the book. I like driving and putting the Twilight soundtrack on and imagining that I am in the Twilight movies. It's really nice. But yeah, we're going out for breakfast. Okay, bye. We're going to breakfast. Bye. They've been eating all day.
Means a person engaged in an industry affecting commerce who has 15 or more employees for each working day in each of 20 or more calendar weeks in the current or preceding calendar year.
It is the next day. As you guys can probably tell, my days here are very slow but perfect, at least to me, in that I don't do a lot, but I feel like I do so much. And a lot of the time I stop filming after I've done like my meditation for the day, because I just get like really calm and I don't necessarily want to speak. I spend a lot of my time either like outside reading or outside meditating or just outside sitting and doing nothing, and that's not really like good for content wise, but it's really great for me. Like, I'm enjoying it. I woke up this morning. I've been on my computer since like 10 a.m. ish, because I'm doing this course. It's 0L. It's by Harvard, and it's like an introduction to law basically, and I started doing it like almost like 3 weeks ago. And I started doing it, and then I decided not to because I went on Reddit and they were like, oh, don't do it. You should just enjoy your time of freedom before law school comes and takes it all away. So I've just stopped doing it. And then I got my first syllabus for my criminal law class, and the professor was like, I seriously recommend that you guys do this course. And I was like, shit. So I'm trying to go through it before next week, which next week is actually lead week, which is orientation week for Duke. And I stopped like halfway through 3 weeks ago, so I'm pretty okay. I'm trying to do like a module a day. It's pretty interesting. It should be interesting because this is all I'm going to be learning about for the next 3 years of my life. So I have been doing that. So I finished my module for today. It is now almost 1 p.m. We're gonna go out to go grocery shopping because we didn't do that yesterday. George was really tired, so we came back from having breakfast, and you know, he just went to sleep, and he slept for like the longest time because he's been working on like his business and stuff like that. So I think yesterday was just like the big crash, so he crashed and he had to come sleep. So we're gonna go grocery shopping, just restock for some stuff, and then I ordered my Twilight book. I ordered Midnight Sun yesterday from Target because I was checking Barnes & Noble, and I forgot to check Target, so I checked Target and it was a Target. So they fulfilled my order and it's waiting for me at Silverdale, so we were going to Silverdale to go pick it up, and I'm so excited to get it and finally have it in my possession and get that free serotonin, baby. I do want to mention a little bit about like imposter syndrome after I got my acceptance letter to Duke, because obviously I applied to get in, but also not, because I applied and some schools I obviously applied as like a reach school. I was like a splitter, and that usually means in like law school terms, I don't know if other grad schools have this, but it technically just means that one of my scores, either that was GPA or LSAT, I'm not gonna mention because I'm so sick of talking about scores, but one of my scores was either like at their median, and then the other one was not in the median, or I just felt like it was out of reach for me just in general. And then now I'm like in the thick of it, so I got a fresh boost of imposter syndrome where I just feel like I don't know, I'm just scared that I'm gonna be exposed as some like big fraud or something, and I'm just not gonna get it like everybody else is gonna get it, or that other people know a lot more than I do, or got like a better education than me and they're just a lot more prepared and all this other stuff. Like I felt a little bit like this when I got into undergrad, because honestly I realized literally this month that people can go to like Harvard and Stanford for their undergraduate year. Like I did not know that at all, like because that wasn't even told to me by any of my counselors when I was in high school. You know, actually my high school counselor, I remembered this today actually. I went to her and I asked her that I would like to be in AP classes, and she told me that, oh, I couldn't do AP classes until senior year, that no one does AP classes until senior year. And then senior year I had like all of my classes senior year were basically AP classes because I just wanted to take them, and I didn't feel challenged enough in the other classes. And I started talking to the people in these classes just to find out that they've been taking AP classes since sophomore year, and I don't know why she said that to me. That kind of made me feel kind of the way that I'm feeling right now, in which I feel like not very prepared, or like that my preparation just isn't enough and all this other stuff. So it's going to be okay. I talked to some people from one of the organizations on campus at Duke, and I had like a really nice phone call with her when I was leaving for this road trip. She talked a lot about imposter syndrome too with me, and how she felt like she knew for a fact that her scores were the lowest in her class of that year, and she had imposter syndrome, and that, like, you know, I belong here and I got in here based on my own merit, and you know, they wouldn't have let me in and just put their name attached to my name just because, and that made me feel really good. So I think I'm just trying to get through that. Every day I like try to meditate and just center myself and realize, you know, like that I did this, like I did this, like I paid for these applications, I did, you know, took the LSAT myself, and I did the work basically. Anyway, we're gonna be heading out soon to go shopping, and this talk has been a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, so let's move on. Because you're young, you're loud, you're I got it. Yes, bitches. Chocolate vanilla swirl with the cookie crunch sleeve. Impromptu haul time because I just got a bunch of packages in the mail here at the Airbnb place because I've been sending a bunch of stuff. Most of them are like really big and heavy because they're all my law books that cost me about $500, which is really different from undergrad because after my first year of undergrad I just stopped buying books because I just like most of the like professors and stuff, they really, except for maybe like when I took American law or family law where I had to like buy the books because she actually, I think it was Hillary Burke, who I highly recommend if you're like watching this and you go to UCI and you're a criminology major. She's awesome, but she will make you read the books and all her tests come from questions from the book. Basically you need the book. But all the other professors that I had, I never really had to buy books. So I ended up having like a bunch of books that I never even opened up. But I figured for law school, everyone's saying that you need the book. So this gigantic criminal law book that I'm gonna use this year was about $100 something. And then this other one I think was like $200 something. It's just a lot, and it would have been a lot cheaper if I was already in Durham because they have a lot of like book loan programs there. A lot of the like organizations have a system where they have upperclassmen basically like give out their books, which is awesome. But I didn't want to burden anyone with having to ship their books here to me in Washington. Look how big these are. It's like so intimidating. It's just huge. But this is my civil procedures book, and I'm also taking criminal law, civil procedures, and I'm also taking contracts, but I don't think I have my contracts books. Okay, this one is the Blue Book, A Uniform System of Citation. It looks like that. Fun stuff. And it cost me $50. I think this was the cheapest book. I also got, this is the more exciting thing, I got a bunch of like these vitamins, I guess, or herbs from this place called Rainbow Bliss Botanicals, and I just ran across their website. I went on their Instagram to check them out and they seemed really legit, so I got some good stuff. I have this Rainbow Bliss Botanical. This one is called Astral Travel, and it looks like that, and it's just basically just like herbs and stuff for like sleep and higher consciousness. I also got Goddess of the Moon Mugwort, which is all wrapped up in here. I think it's supposed to be for like periods. Oh, there it is. For moving heavy energy around the abdomen, activating liver qi. Also for things like menstrual pain, stress, headaches, cramping or spasms. Also good for lucid dream work. So I have that. I have the Astro one, which I think is supposed to kind of also do the same thing. I just wanted to check it out. I have Majesty tea. I also have Kana, which looks like that. They all kind of look like this in these tiny little like bottles. I have Kana, which is supposed to be good for precise vision, enhanced senses, and giggly feelings of elation. I also have this one right here, and it's supposed to be just a bunch of good stuff for just like female health. So I don't know if I recommend them yet because obviously I just got them, so I have to try them and see if they're good. But as soon as I ordered, I got like a message on Instagram from the people who run this business, and they were very nice. So I love that little touch of personality in it. I am not even going to lie to you guys. This Twilight book, I can't. Like, I underestimated how much pure just serotonin just like zips up my spine. It's like my chakras are just realigning because of this book. So I will most definitely be staying up all night to finish the book. I'm already on page, like just got it like an hour ago. I'm on page 200. We're gonna eat late lunch right now and then go off to the state park, which is also like a beach. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there. And I went there by myself, and it's really nice. It's so different from like the parks in California, because the parks in California are like, I don't know, the trees just look different here, and everything just feels like really fresh and like renewed and all this good energy. So we're gonna eat and then go down to the park, and that will be the end of the vlog. So I guess I'm saying goodbye here. I will see you guys in next week's video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through all the life's changes, and I'll see you guys next time.
Try and mention both.
Da 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 da. Ooh, I've been itching, something's missing. Feel life drifting, and I